I never expected to be humiliated at my own sister's engagement party. The lights were warm, the smiles rehearsed, and everything looked perfect on the surface. Evelyn was glowing, soaking up attention like she always did. At some point, she laughed and told a group of guests that I was just admin at a courthouse. People chuckled. Someone tapped a glass. I felt a familiar heat rise in my chest, but I stayed quiet. That was my role. Then, her fiancé, Daniel, looked at me more closely than anyone ever had. "So what do you actually do?" he asked. I didn't rush to answer. I didn't defend myself. It just waited. My name is Verity, and my family has always loved simple labels, the kind that make people comfortable and end conversations quickly. Evelyn was the impressive one. Confident, loud, admired. I was the quiet one. Reliable, easy to overlook. At every family gathering, it was the same story. Evelyn talked, everyone listened. When I spoke, attention drifted. Forks scraped plates. Someone checked their phone. It wasn't cruelty, it was habit. So I stopped correcting them. I did work at the courthouse. That part was true. I just stopped explaining how. I learned that my accomplishments made people uncomfortably, especially Evelyn. Staying small kept the peace. By the time her engagement party arrived, I already knew how the night would go. I'd arrive early, help where needed, smile politely, leave quietly. The party was exactly like her, perfectly staged. String lights, white flowers, curated charm. My mother handed me napkins before I could even put my purse down. I helped. I always did. When Evelyn arrived, attention snapped toward her instantly. Compliments, cameras, praise. Daniel followed, calm and observant. He listened more than he spoke. At dinner, Evelyn raised her glass again. "Some people argue important cases," she said, nodding toward Daniel. "And some people answer phones." Then she looked at me. "Right, Verity." People laughed. That's when Daniel turned fully toward me. "Wait," he said. "What exactly do you do at the courthouse?" The table went silent. I looked down at my hands. Years of silence pressed against my chest. Every moment I'd swallowed myself to keep others comfortable. I realized then I hadn't been protecting anyone, I'd been protecting the version of me they preferred. I set my glass down and said one word. Judge. No drama. No raised voices. Just truth. The air shifted. My mother went pale. My father froze. Evelyn laughed too quickly, too sharply. Daniel didn't laugh. He stared at me, then said quietly, "Judge Cole, you presided over my case last year. That was when everything cracked." Evelyn denied it, insisted I was admin. Daniel calmly said he knew the difference. My parents looked stunned, not because I was a judge, but because they realized they'd never actually asked. I hadn't lied. I'd just stopped correcting them. Evelyn accused me of embarrassing her. I told her I'd only answered a question she invited. Daniel finally spoke up, saying the way she talked about me wasn't okay. That was the moment the room changed. The attention she'd always commanded shifted away from her. No one defended her. Even my parents sat silent. She left the table angry and shaken. The next morning, messages poured in. Apologies, awkward explanations. My parents called. I didn't listen. Later that day, Daniel came by. He didn't defend her. He just admitted he couldn't unsee what he'd witnessed. A few days later, Evelyn showed up alone. No performance. No makeup. She admitted she'd been afraid of being ordinary. Afraid of being second. We didn't fix everything, but something changed. My parents started asking questions and actually waiting for answers. I stopped shrinking. I learned something important through all of it. Staying quiet isn't kindness. Silence doesn't protect peace. It teaches people how small they're allowed to make you. You don't owe anyone a smaller version of yourself just to keep them comfortable. And once I stopped pretending to be less, everything finally made sense.